Hello, everybody. This is Felicia here, and I am back with a scrapbooking process. And as I promised, I will be intermittently scrapping photos from my graduation and my graduation party and some of the guests that were there. So the kit I am using today is from my stash. It is an older Felicity Jane kit, and I do not remember what the title of it was called, but that is what I'm using right now. So right now I have two sets of photos here, one of my daughters and myself, and I'm in the middle, and then one of my auntie and my cousin, and once again, I am in the middle. I know the title of this is kind of weird for some people, OMG, because it's in the photo, I am holding up my own little sign that says, OMG, I did it. This is the day after graduation, and my party was held at a winery here that is close by me. As a matter of fact, I have a bunch of wineries that are close by me. I know some of you are going, wow. So they're closer to me than Napa. Napa is about an hour away from me. And the wineries that are close by me right now, which is in Clarksburg, which is close to Sacramento, most of the wineries are about 15 to 20 minutes away. And let me tell you, there's this one place, if you've ever been to Sacramento, it's called the Sugar Mill, and it's got a bunch of wineries in there. And let me tell you, there is not a dead winery in that Sugar Mill. I think I've sampled wine from almost every one of them. And I had what we call a wine slushy. And I didn't stop at one cup because they were so good, but I did pay for it the next day and a headache because of the sugar in the wine. So just to let you know, don't overdo it on slushies, although they're good and they were refreshing, but my goodness, they were good. Anyway, so this was at one of the wineries that is in my backyard. It only took about 15 minutes to get there from my house. And all of my family and some of my friends and some of my schoolmates were there. And it was a great turnout. We had a full-blown spread, which I am going to be scrapbooking some photos of that spread. And like I said, if you're interested in seeing the video, it is on my other channel. I took a full-blown videos of, from just before graduation, and then the graduation party. So actually I had two graduations. One was the Pan-African graduation for all folks who claim African ancestry. And then the other one was for the entire school or those who were graduating, which is the Sac State graduation. And that was held at our big brand new, actually 2017 is when it was built, our Golden One Center. So it's not that old, but it's still nice and it's still pretty big and pretty cool. So that is what I did. So right now I am trying to figure out how I'm going to be situating these photos. And this is, again, one of my sketches. I did not show the sketch on here this time, but this is one of my sketches that I have chosen to do this scrapbook layout for. And I am super excited. Like I said, these sketches are, I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but I really like them. And it's so cool, you guys. And I say this many times over, to see these sketches come to life after holding on to them for so many years. Like I said, I started sketching far back. As a matter of fact, I started scrapbooking in 1998, but I actually didn't start putting together sketches until around about 2004 or 5. And that's when I just went from there and just started doing sketches then. But like I said, I had that dream that I was going to give Creating Keepsakes my sketches, and but that never happened. Anyway, so right now, as you see, I am gluing down these photos. I did not speed this up super fast because I wanted you to actually see how I did this. And what I'm probably going to do from now on is not really speed up the videos too fast. And this is just 2 times the speed, because I want you to actually see me doing this. So it looks like I'm actually scrapping a little bit in real life, but I actually scrap a lot slower than what you see right now. So That's what I'm doing right now. And so I have my journaling now. I've typed that journaling up on a white piece of paper because I do have white on this particular layout, and the sketch does call for it to be like this, but it is opposite. So the sketch that I have made for this layout it's flipped. So the journaling is on the other side and the photos are on the right side. So the journaling is on the left side if you're facing your screen, and the photos are on the right side. So, but I decided I'd flip it this way because I wanted something a little bit different than what I had on the sketch. And that's the cool thing about sketches, is they're so versatile. You can do whatever you want. You just have your foundation right there, and you can add, subtract, or whatever, do the sketch like it is, or not do the sketch like it is. So I decided to go ahead and just flip it. So, and I'm going to be adding quite a few tiny little embellishments on here, of course. And like I said, this is an older Felicity Jane kit, and I love the flowers and the prints and the colors. Green, if you haven't noticed, and if you haven't watched my videos, is my ultimate favorite color. Hunter green, mint green, grass green. I mean, there's so many different greens, but that whole entire hue of greens is my ultimate favorite colors in the world. And then comes the colors, and I know this sounds weird, but I love the fall colors, which consist of greens, browns, burnt oranges, tans, light tans, dark tans. I mean, the fall is my favorite time of the year, and it is right around the corner. As a matter of fact, today I'm doing this video, August the 31st, and it is, or the voiceover for it, I did the video days ago, but it is going to be September 1st tomorrow, so you'll be getting this video on September the 2nd. And yes, you sure will, which is a Friday. So that's when it's going to go up, because I just had one recently go up, and I'm just trying to crank them out like I said I would, and I'm trying to keep true to my word here. And I'm super excited because I'm going to be releasing a video here talking about my sketches and where you can get your hands on them. So I'm going to be talking about that pretty soon here. And then I'm also going to be doing, because I've had a question about Scrapbooking 101. I met a woman, and she's probably watching right now, and she asked me how to get started in scrapbooking. So what I've noticed is that I do not even have a Scrapbooking 101 here on my channel at all. So because this is 2022 and I've been on this channel since 2014, I think I'm going to rename that. I'm going to call it Scrapbooking Essentials for 2022. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think I'll just do that instead. So, or I might change it. It just depends. Because I feel that, it should be different, because I've been scrapbooking for so long and I never put a Scrapbooking 101. And then I will give a little bit of a history as well as how I actually got started. I know I haven't really been super clear about it, but I do have a bio on how I got started, and I still have the very first scissors and tiny little punches and some of the die cuts from when I first got started, you guys. I know that's crazy, but I saved that because I wanted to have something that was sentimental and plus archival that I could put away inside of another book one of these days when I put together the entire bio, which I can't disclose that just yet, but that's going to be cool. That is going to be one of the biggest projects I've ever done in scrapbooking, and it's just going to be awesome. So that's what I think I will do. So I am on a roll here. I'm trying to provide you guys with some meaningful scrapbooking and some stories to go with it, because I am a storyteller. I document my stories, and I am a storyteller. And adding the photos is just gravy. Boy, let me tell you, it is gravy, or what you want to say, the cherry on top, or the hot fudge on a sundae. Oh, speaking of that, I love hot fudge. Anyway, so we're going to change that over, but that is what I am doing right now. What I'm those are the things I should say that I have coming up in the future. I really enjoyed this hobby. I realized how much I've enjoyed it. I realized how much I've missed it when I was in school. I was missing in school, trying to do things. And now that I am not in school, I am on a rampage, let me tell you. So anyway, I just thought I would get started on this. And what you see me doing is putting down some just little decorations here. And I put some of those, the hearts, and I put some of the, okay, I can't remember this offhand, but anyway, I have some of those down. And what I'm going to do is put some of the butterflies down and lead, you know how butterflies, they always have that little entrails or whatever the case may be. I'm going to put the little flying trail down for the butterflies, and then you get a close-up look. I'll make sure you see that at the end. Alrighty, I am pretty much done with this. You're going to see me start adding touches on there, a little bit here and there. I just got finished putting the butterflies down, and so now I am grabbing my archival pen, and I am going to be doing the butterfly trails, and I'm doing like little loopy-loops for the butterfly trails, and so that way it looks pretty cool, and it really added something different to this layout because of the way it was done. I had to continue to go with the winery garden theme there, because that's exactly where my party was held, outside in the winery gardens there. And it was so pretty, and it was the perfect day because it wasn't hot yet. So we had a good time that day. Alrighty guys, so I want to thank you so much for watching, and be sure to click that little bell there that's down there on my channel. That way you get notified of my next sets of videos that are going to be coming out soon. Take care guys, and have a wonderful scrappy rest of your week. Bye bye.